Hello and welcome back to another game of World of Warships. We're going to be doing some more asymmetric battles with Georgia. I'm trying to level her commander up to 21 so I can have the final skill and get maximum reload speed on my main guns. Looks like we've got a tier 8 match. Kind of wish it would be a mix of tier 8 and 7. Well, I guess there's a few tier 7s in there. 1, 2, 3 tier 7s. Not really an even split. There's only 2 tier 10s, but oh well. We've got a secondary battleship on our side over here. And way over there we've got an Iowa with Kepler and then the Hindenburg in the middle. Looks like Los Andes is going to make a turn already. I'm going to get a little bit closer and then turn. Probably put my guns this direction actually. And then since he's going to turn that way, I'll turn that way too. Or the other way. I'm going to turn in this direction, the one I was looking at. So then we have a crossfire. Because unlike in real life, where you'd want to just sail in a straight line so that way you can use the aiming data, with the warships you want to split. So that way they can't turn one way or the other without exposing their broadside. That being said, I don't think in real life you would want to run a Georgia in a battle line with the Los Andes, because the Los Andes has got way smaller caliber guns, so the firing characteristics are way different. Although I suppose you could feed, once you get the ranging data in, you could feed the ranging data to whatever targeting system the Los Andes uses, and then you could have both going in a line and still have some benefit. I guess the old U.S. battle line was not all uniform gun calibers, so they obviously had a way around it. They probably had all like a big table of all the calculations of, okay, so that gun hit, it's a 14-inch, our gun is a 12-inch, so we need to adjust this much off of their settings, and then we'll start landing hits too. Of course, the standard battleships are much different than these fast battleships that I've got. And Los Andes is based off of World War I designs, pre-World War I designs. She's got almost pre-Dreadnought design with all the wing turrets. Well, I guess... Ow. That was not good. I guess... Dreadnought had wing turrets too. But they were all uniform caliber. Which is what made it... Dreadnought. Alright, Andes, I need you out here helping, man. We're gonna get torn up. Alright, well, I guess I'm dead because Andes has decided that he's going to sit with his brawling battleship. He's going to sit outside of range of everything and just kind of shoot very poor quality shots downrange while I get exploded. How I survived that, I have no idea. I should have died there. He decided that he was going to miss on purpose, I guess. Guess I don't need to worry about disabling his guns because he's decided that he's gonna face that way instead of shooting me. Alright, well, we got him. Ooh, do we just get to capture this thing for free now? Okay. We survived somehow. I'm not sure how. Los Andes is about to have a bad time though because all these battleships are going to come up and get him. I don't know if I want to back up and try to support him or if I want to sit here and try to regain some health. We seem to have lost Iowa, so, and Kevlar. So maybe I do need to help him here. Disabled his turret. Yeah, that was a mistake. Well, we lived somehow. This guy's going to try to torpedo me. Come on, miss. Oh. Here it comes. The other set of torpedoes are going to get me. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I can at least take these Japanese gentlemen with me. Nope. 4 overpins. This is it, team. We're done. Or he can fire right into my belt with a bunch of armor piercing. Oh, fire still got me. Should have put out that fire. I thought I was gonna die. I was just like, oh, guess I'll get one shot in before I die, and then on to the next battle. No sense in dwelling on that one. But out of expandable. Gotta go back and change it. That was extremely dissatisfying. It's not fun at all to be the only guy who put his battleship into battleship range and brawling battleship range and watch the other guy just kind of sail around in circles out there. Like, normally I'd be like, oh yeah, you need to stay at range and pick them off as they come. But we were both brawling battleships. We could have moved in on that position, and I mean, I almost took it all by myself. We could have definitely gotten pretty close. Ooh, the Njord. That's the torpedo one, isn't it? Alright. This is the one where you don't want to get up close. Well, we'll see what Njord does. Yeah, I'll just go half speed and see where he goes.
Action stations.
Got it. In 10 minutes into the stream and I've already failed miserably once. It's not showing the good signs of what we're going to be doing today. Seems to be just going straight in for those islands. Got an enemy carrier out there. We all tier 9? Nope, got 2 tier 10s again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to these islands and then pick off any people as they come up. Although I guess I should go support this gentleman. His fancy bait scheme. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll follow him in. Those torpedoes, the super long range ones, are they the... Yeah, 15 kilometers, that's pretty long range. What's his concealment? 15.1. So, he has worse concealment than me. One of the things that I thought was funny about the Iowa class, and apparently the Georgia class by proxy in this game, is that they gave us like a really good concealment. For a battleship or like cruiser level. Which I don't think is very realistic, but I'm not going to complain. It lets me in player versus player matches. It lets me get into position a lot of the time without getting spotted. Then I can do some mean flanks. So Njord faked me out by pretending he was going to go in, and then he turned around. Well, you can post up behind this island and pick them off as they come in. You know, for all the frustrations I have about the gameplay in this game, the sound design and the art are superb. Like, you really feel like you're playing an American battleship in a movie. Not necessarily playing an American battleship in real life. But who wants to live in real life? Why I play video games, so I don't have to live with it. Oh. Lord got that guy. But, Yeah. There we go. Getting some good hits. Just at the ideal range for hitting these guys pretty good. Although, I may regret putting park here in a second with these bombers coming in. Only one fire. I'm still going to put it out with the... Got that guy's turret with a secondary shot. Now I'm going to take out the rest of him with a primary shot.
You destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Looks like that other French cruiser got away though. Pop my repair and be ready for action. And we're gonna loop around here. Oh, here he is. Oh, look at that. Perfect shot lined up. That guy's about to have a bad day. Okay, 3 overpins. Sure, why not? Well, it looks like John's gonna finish him off. Nope, John's way short. Guess we'll finish him off here with our 18 inches. Nope. Ward store uphill. That's alright. Let's get out there and get Sinop. Really just that good of a hit. Inflicted more damage from 2 penetrations. Come on, finish him off. There we go. Now we're going to engage Edinburgh here. So it looks like Nord might get him with the torpedoes. No, there's a clean miss on the torpedoes. Jerk shot down my fighters. Three overpins and 1 penetration. But at least we got that. Not really sure where Chappie's gone off to. He's still way out there. Oh, spotted the battleship. Or the carrier. John's aim assist is not helping him win any shots today. Oh, we got Chappie. Oh, lost Chappie. There you go. Is he sailing backwards? No, he's facing us. Okay. It's like, man, that guy's going real fast, going in reverse. It's a bracketing shot. We lost our autonomy to the evils of torpedo exchanges. Wonder how often that happened in real life, where one ship torpedoed another ship and the other ship, you know, torpedoed back. I recall watching a video on it, and I think they were talking about there were a lot of instances where they, especially in early torpedo design, where they would torpedo each other because you had to get within like a kilometer, and so one side would be in range to fire their torpedoes, and the other side would fire their torpedoes, and everybody would sink. Got 5 citadels and only 2 kills. Inside of that Edinburgh is on the outside of it, but it didn't kill it with the citadels. Alright, well, we'll chase this guy down. Hopefully he doesn't torpedo me. It'd be awkward. But we may get the time over from the points adding up before we get a chance to finish him off. Or you're not going to run into this Njord that's going to try to force his way through here before me. This really dumb torpedo shot. Can we get over the top of the mountain? Yes, we can. Njord's going to move his slow button in front of me. Get out of the way for the fast battleship. Do fast battleship things. What a terrible dispersion on that shot, Njord. Can't say anything. My shot wasn't exactly good either. Maybe he'll finish him off here. There we go. It's a rather embarrassing performance from our gunnery crews. Both our gunnery crews there. Here's step 1. We played 2. Let's see how badly we lost on the first one. Oh, we got a victory. This must have been the one with the... Yeah, that's the one we lost. Looks like they survived to the end. They just were too far back to stop the enemy from scoring points, it looks like. Open all our containers. Got a whopping 800 coal. Right, let's get another battle going. Actually, hold on. How much more do I need in the experience department to level up? No, I don't want to use my gold experience. Saving the gold experience so I can get Ohio. I'm just gonna power through. I've got the Japanese line. I'm gonna constantly reset it every time it's at 2 times, and then once it's already got enough points, I actually play it and just earn all the research points one go. And then I just buy Ohio. Got another Georgia. He's all the way on the other side of the map. I think I'm going to take it slow here. Lots of European battleships out today. I think they announced the next major ship line is going to be European battleships. Get me an Austrian-Hungary battleship. Avenge the fallen empire. Moonlight on my ship is really cool. Like, can you believe this is all just math? Like, somebody just looked at a battleship and then was like, hey, we can make math to explain how a battleship displays on a TV. Let's do it. Looks like our friend Vespucci, Verdi, he's in a rush to get somewhere. It's an interesting setup of turrets he's got on his side there. Hold him up on barbettes. Growing up, I always thought all battleships just looked like Iowa, with the steps like this. Didn't realize how varied they were in appearance. Because all I thought was Iowa. You know, it was on the TV occasionally when I was growing up. Although it was mostly documentaries about it being retired and stuff. So I guess they were discussing battleships on TV today. Getting into the political aspects of it. There's no way it's going to happen. Way too expensive. Oh, he's Italian, duh. I don't know why I thought he was a European battleship. I mean, okay, technically all Italian battleships are European battleships because they're from Europe. Ha ha ha. Okay, well, he's going to go that way and I'm going to go this way. I want to catch the base that's guys that are coming up here on our friend, Russian friend in the middle here. Oh. He's in trouble. Those torpedoes are coming right for him. They still haven't come around the side of the mountain, so I can't shoot them. He's definitely in trouble. Yeah, he's dead. We were unable to save our comrade. Good shot. Eisenhower is trying to chase us. Well, that wasn't great. Okay, stop shooting the battleship and finish off these cruisers before they get in torpedo range. Since our Italian friend seems to be taking care of the Germans just fine back there. There we go.
You destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Uh-oh. This is gonna hurt. Or they could all miss. That's fine. I won't complain. Find our French over here. Too bad we couldn't save that Russian cruiser, but we at least are keeping them out of the center. Just forward again. And we sink him. is trying to avenge his fallen comrade by shooting at them, but I'm not sure that's going to really do any good. Not a single citadel. Got him.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Come on, there we go.
Enemy cruiser
Now
found.
for our older sister here, Colorado.
Our team has taken the lead. Torpedoes dead ahead. Enemy severely damaged.
Oh, looks like we're gonna get right through the crack. I totally planned to do that and knew that was gonna happen. The 16-inch guns are tearing us up though. Hit the torpedo protection. Two German battle cruisers, and good, he was running into us. I don't think he planned to do that, but hopefully his torpedoes get Colorado here. Yeah, just Colorado. Ah, itchy eyes. Bad time for itchy eyes. Come on, Citadel. Oh. Got another entirely unrealistic overpenetration. That's okay, because all of his shots ricocheted. So, we may not get Citadels, but at least we got a penetrating kill there. Now who's shooting me? Ah. Cruisers. That was a plain shot. Trying to hit me with torpedoes again. Should finish that guy off. Crossfire. See? What did I tell you about it? Wonder where that last cruiser's at. It won't matter. We'll definitely win through points before we win through just spotted him. Ricochet, really? I'm not overfitting, I'm ricocheting. Alright. That one went better than the last couple. Yes, I am satisfied with that one. I had competent teammates. The AI didn't do anything really insane. Alright. 2 more to go. We'll have finished the 5 we need to get done for the day. Right, we only have like 17,000 on that. I spent it all last time. 2 more to go. Gotta get as many points as I can before my premium time expires. I don't know how I got so much premium time. I had 12 days one time. 12 days ago when I was looking. I had like 16 days and I was just like, ah, okay. Must have got it from when I was messing around with the Wishing Wharf. Oh, it's put me in a player versus player match. Huh. I don't remember clicking on a player versus player match. Oh well. 1 second. Okay, I guess we're doing PvP. Huh. I'm gonna have to rewatch this and see if I'm just crazy or if it just randomly decided I wanted to play a PvP match.
Action stations.
Well, this is certainly gonna be interesting. Got Missouri over there. It's a very pretty paint job. Kind of wish I had a paint job like that one instead of the one I've got here. But I'm guessing that's the post-war colors. Because that's what it looks like, the post-war colors. And then these are like supposed to be a current, like in the war colors. And then there's that guy over there, blue glow in the dark. Alright, so Missouri's turning. I'm gonna follow his lead, although he's gonna smash straight into that Seattle. Rip Seattle. Oh, oh. I think Seattle's awake, or he's just getting moved. I'm not sure which. I do know my rudder needs to shift a little faster. Well, I guess the rudder is shifted as it's going to go. Alright, there we go. Well, we gave Seattle a little bit of a boost. He's going now. Let's all speed up here. I feel like maybe we should move up and support our destroyers a little better, but I'm going to follow Missouri's lead here. Maine and Montana are already exchanging fire. Maine is out of my range, or else I'd help. They are all out of my range. Maybe I should just gone with my instinct and moved up to support the destroyers. Then again, there's a Shimakaze right there chasing our arrows off, so maybe that wouldn't have been a good idea. spot Shimakaze. Well, that wasn't my best work.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Some angry boys firing their torpedoes at us.
Torpedoes to port.
And there's a... Why is their destroyer not spawning? Their destroyer needs to be spotting. Well, Shifty D has got his hydro search going. And Seattle's got his radar going. There's Jagger. Can't even see him because he's all covered in shell shots, shell splashes. Well, that wasn't our greatest work. That guy's gonna have. Hopefully, I get a good hit there. There's the Citadel. Come on, second Citadel. We can do it. Oh.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Good game, everyone.
I knew there was another wave of torpedoes coming in.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Come on, get moving. That's gonna hit us.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to starboard. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Yep, the destroyer's right there. Well, that wasn't great. I mean, Shifty's not doing too great over there. Oh, we got the one destroyer. Sure, that was a good shot.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Yeah, that was a miss.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes to starboard.
Come on, guns, get on target. There you go. Well, we lost Shifty.
Torpedoes, direct front.
What was that? I definitely did not aim short. I'm gonna get Citadel. 4 ricochets. Well, at least he's not going to do any better. Since we took out most of their destroyers on this flank that I know about. Come on, take out one of the guns. Oh, that was a direct hit on that gun and it's still functioning? Pretty... Right. And why isn't he on fire either? He should be on fire at this range. My secondary is all hitting him. Again, not taking out the guns, but we're at least doing some good damage. Yeah, it doesn't like that heavy cruiser. Got him, finally. Oh, Brisbane, you should not be shooting, buddy. Not when there's a Petro and a Georgia right here. I'm short. No. Well, I can't see him, so you have to shoot him. Oh, I can't see him. Come on, Citadel. That's got to be a Citadel. Well, it's a kill, no Citadel. Man, we turned that around quick. I was like, oh, we're not doing too great. And then I look at the map and it's like, oh, we control the whole center of the map. I think that Wisconsin got overconfident because he took out the Shifty and he was like, oh, I took out their tier 10 battleship. I can get in there and brawl. It's like, oh, wait, there's a Georgia and a Missouri and a Petro and a Seattle. Whoops. Question is, do my fighter spot Missouri? Is definitely not a good spot to shoot him. Oh, I'm about to get hit. Oh, it wore off. The ran out of fuel just before it hit me. There's no need to win harder. Come on, Missouri wants to come around. Yeah, this one's gonna hit. It must be the last. What's our destroyer doing? Making a suicide run, I guess. He did pretty good. Who's firing those torpedoes? They must be like really slow torpedoes that Brisbane's firing. I am definitely not going to try to win harder with the 2 cruisers hiding at the back of the map. I say just let them. We'll win on points here in a minute. So I'll get some water. Must have smoked, that's why he's not visible on the... We'll move forward a little bit here. But hopefully Missouri doesn't get killed before the points run out. Given that our 2 destroyers and our Des Moines are up there capturing the objective, though, I don't think it matters if he does. This other... I guess I'm going to go forward and avoid the torpedo here. Come on. Should listen to my own advice and just stayed back. Okay, they ran out of fuel. That would have been really embarrassing if I died there after raiding Missouri for Oh, we got a Dreadnought award. Alright, I will be right back. Alright, I return. We're going to play one more match as Georgia. I think I was enjoying that random battle, so let's just do another random battle. Even though the game, like, forced me into the last one, I'm doing this one because I want to, not because you're making me game. Yes, I am a toddler. Very quiet music. My dog, he thinks I'm done. He says, "It's been close enough to an hour, and you stood up and did some things, so that means you're done. That means it's playtime." Yeah, that's what he says. And I say, "No, not yet. Not playtime yet. Playtime soon." Yeah, playtime soon. Oh, this is an interesting one. We got divisions, and we've got a Shenano. And of course, the totally balanced and not at all broken battleship of the, or not battleship, aircraft carrier of the Soviet Union there.
Action stations.
Huh, I wonder what that means. Oh, cool. Modified shells have different characteristics from conventional shells. Oh, is that one of the, I thought they took those out. They had like an experimental ship. So, I'm not sure Yoshino's making the right move by going forward here. He probably should be turning. He's definitely a long-range kind of guy. Especially since we don't have destroyer support. Okay, he's turning. He's just turning into me. Yeah, he's put down fighters. Because of course he has. like we're going to be facing more numbers. We didn't exactly put a balanced team setup over here. Unless that Clausewitz is really fast. But it looks like they put us 2v3. Really shouldn't be firing Yoshino. I'll try to give you some support here. So, I'm not exactly a long-range guy. Now what is he shooting at? Okay, buddy. Yeah, there's at least 4 ships on our flank. Because they just captured that, so... This is Kaiheg. I've never seen that one. Is that the Iowa? No, he's got torpedoes, so he's not an Iowa. Huh. I don't know what that is. Come on, guns, get on target. What are you doing? Got a perfect broadside shot, and it's just like, no, I'm gonna be off target. And of course, none of those hit. Well, this team is not great. Yeah, I'm just spotted and nobody's torpedoing the Missouri. That was not first blood. How did he get a devastating strike and then the other guy get first blood? That made no sense. And that battle was just useless. Like, how is half my team already dead? Like, what happened here? Alright, we're not ending on that one. Battle on. That was just weird. You had the Yoshino that was just like, I'm gonna sail broadside and shoot at one ship. Wow, there's 5 enemies, and the only other support I have is a close range battleship. Can't even hit the guys I'm shooting at. Didn't even see what happened to the other flank. It just kind of disappeared. This is weird that there's a waiting time when there's that many people in the queue. Like, is it having trouble matching them up for some reason? Like, there's not any kind of complicated setup that it does. It just matches ship to ship. There it goes. It was weird. Well, we've got a submarine, but no aircraft carriers. And for some reason, it crams a couple tier 8 guys in there. Just game hates them or something, I guess. Not an even spattering of tier 8 guys. Just these 2 tier 8 guys. Or 3, I guess, because the submarine's a 1. But still, it's a little matchmaker in this game is just silly. Like, it must have been trying to find spots for the tier 8 guys. That's why it took so long. It was like, oh, there's only 2 tier 8 guys in the queue. We gotta wait for, you know, there to be an even matching of tier 8 guys, and then we'll cram them into this fight. That is a very shiny Stalingrad. It's the fancier ship, the worse the player. Especially since he seems to just decided he's gonna cut in front of everybody here. It's like Barrows is just diving right in. I'm not sure it's great since Stalingrad has decided that he doesn't want any part of the team part of this team game. He wants to go over there and do something. There's Siberia. Be totally realistic. Definitely not just somebody's engineer's hallucination on a napkin battleship. I say while driving a obviously not real. That's gonna be a bad shot. Maybe. Thought he was turning. Looks like he was not turning and turning? I don't know what he was doing. Looks like Burroughs changed his mind about diving in. He's going in backwards, which is smart because then he can accelerate out of danger if he has to. Somebody spotted him? They're firing at him. Ricochets while plunging fire on his rear deck. That's definitely what would happen in that case.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
I'm gonna get hit by one torpedo here.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Should back up a little bit better. There's another destroyer. Fortunately, I'm not in a position to shoot at him. Where did that Stalingrad go? He's way back there in that corner. Smoker is just rolling up the middle again. That's a miss. What the heck is he doing? I know. Worry about your own ship. Don't worry about the weird Russians doing weird Russian things. Just keep the center clear best you can. I bet Siberia's gonna come straight down that middle. Joke's on him, I'm better at close range than he is. If he wants to come close range of me, he's gonna have a rough time. And we lost Ragnar. Is he really gonna come down that middle? Yeah, he is. German friend's having a rough time over there. Although he didn't get hit by those torpedoes. They missed him again. Siberia's having a rough time. Torpedoed and shot up now. Yep. So what I thought was going to happen. Now we just got to deal with this. All these guys that are going to be coming up our flank hard here. Stalingrad is proceeding to move further away from the battle. Worried about all these destroyers that are on our flank, going to be loose on our flank here. Barrows, what are you doing? You gotta wait for your team to get over there. Those were going to come up there. Well, that's embarrassing. We lost our German battleship to... Oh, he's behind that island.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
That 44 knots.
Torpedoes astern.
Yeah, take out Burrows. And more shipping, we're out. Well, I did the best I could. My best work. Well, we didn't get kicked out by points, but we're going to lose somebody here. And the submarine wasn't enough points. I'll take you on, you little... What are you, tier 7? Tier 8? I'll take you on. Come on. Come a little closer, don't you? I know you've got torpedoes. Why don't you come over here and try to use those torpedoes? It's an interesting choice. To be randomly shooting at Yamato. No. We lost. Get him! Get him! Come on! Ah. Well, I did my best. It's not exactly helping my damage average there. Nobody was dumb enough to come close to me. Except for that one destroyer. I don't know what he was thinking. I thought maybe he thought he could outrun me. Or he just didn't expect me to be around that corner that fast. With that 44 knots. No one expects the Georgian Inquisition. Wonder if Georgia, the country, had an Inquisition. It would be funny. It's kind of enjoying myself, but it's also almost 8 o'clock. So I should probably call it. Especially since I was streaming so late last night, I didn't sleep. It's like 10 o'clock before I quit, got to bed. So I think I'll just call it here. We got our 5 battles in for our Johnny Q, or whatever it is, quest. So, alright, I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. Out.